We have some great baseball headed your way. It's going to be the Chicago Cubs taking on the Milwaukee Brewers at Miller Park. It's Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports.
And out there in this crowd, some 42,000. In this ball game, the National League Central Milwaukee Brewers take on the Chicago Cubs. And glad you could be with us, a mid-April matchup for this 2K Sports presentation of MLB. And here's a look at the starting pitcher for Milwaukee. And what is it about this Cubs lineup today that he's thinking about, Steve?
Now this right-hander has quality stuff, and doesn't really matter oftentimes who he's facing. If he executes his pitches and pitches his game, he's got a chance to come out on top.
Now we'll take a look at the Cubs offense. In our scouting report, John, who are we watching for today?
Well, a guy that can do it on both sides of the ball. Aramis Ramirez, a great defender at third base, but also a guy who can supply a lot of pop in the middle of the lineup. Look for him to try to go deep today.
Hanson is the batter. Well, Brewers coming in off a loss. That being their first losing effort. Long while they had won 7 in a row. He swings on that 0-0 delivery, misses the fastball. Strike one. One time they were 4 runs ahead in that ball game.
And then all of a sudden it just got away from him. The pitching just couldn't hold off the big bats of the other team.
That's over as well, and it's quickly 0-2.
He has great rotation on his breaking ball right here, and he hits the perfect spot. The hitter just gave up on it.
The pitch. Got him. 1 away.
Well, this is where you want to go with 2 strikes on the hitter. You want to go down out of the zone. He swings through it, couldn't make contact with that one.
Now's a good time for a quick look at the Brewers and how they will be positioned on the diamond. One out, nobody on. Sliders in there for a called strike. Oh, 1 is a slider for a called strike.
This is where you want to go with the breaking ball, to the outside corner. Paint the black, get the call. The hitter gave up on it. He got the pitch he wanted.
Oh, tough one to lay off right there, that fastball. 1-2.
Well, he tried to go outside on the outside corner with that fastball right there. Just got a little bit off the plate. He's got to be careful, though. You don't want that hitter to get his arms extended.
Slider tough to lay off, and it's 2-2. Slider in the dirt. Good block. Three-2 on the way. Popped way up there behind home plate. Tried to track that one down, but comes up empty. Fastball got him. 2 down.
With 2 strikes, the hitter wanted the fastball. He got it, but didn't do anything with it.
And here's what's happening this Tuesday. We'll see Mark Teixeira and the Texas Rangers. They'll be in Detroit to take on the Tigers. That will kick off at 1 p.m. Eastern.
Oh, Gary, that should be a fun one to watch for sure.
Base is empty with 2 outs. Line drive fouled off towards first. Here it comes. Oh, and he lays off the fastball. Good pitch. 1-1. Swung on. That ball hit well out there to deep left center field. And he drops back to the warning track to pull it in. No runs, no hits. Nobody crossed the plate in this half inning, and nobody left on base. So the first chance for the Brewers. They're coming right up. Starting pitcher for the Cubs. Here he is. Steve, what's he looking at here as he sees this Milwaukee lineup?
Oh, it's a phenomenal lineup right here. That's why this outstanding right-hander is going to have to be on top of his game to be able to neutralize some of their big bats and get the outs he needs. He has to work ahead in the count or they'll make him pay.
Missed with the fastball outside, and it's even at 1.
Well, he had the right idea in mind, trying to get that fastball down and away. Just missed. Now let's see how he comes back with the next one.
Drops down a bunt. Number 17. And he's safe in there at first. Here's a chance to show you that lineup for the Brewers. Any of these bats stand out, John?
Well, if you want to see one of the biggest swings in all of baseball, take a look at Prince Fielder in this one today. The guy that goes up there geared to hit the home run, but he's starting to walk a little bit more, and with those walks, hopefully the home run numbers will increase.
Let's take a quick look as the Cubs on the field will line up like this. Runner on first base, nobody out. On the way. Takes a swing at that fastball, can't connect. 0-1. There's contact. He drove it well. Wilson will field. 1 down. And that will hold him at first. A look at the early season schedule for the Cubs. Tonight, their final game with Milwaukee. They'll kick off a series with the Houston Astros. That's a division rivalry. That should be a great series. They really match up well. That'll be a 3-game series. And they head for a series against the Rockies on the road against Todd Helton in that lineup. Boy, there's some great competition in that set of games. So they'll be on the road quite a bit over this next stretch. Burnett has a turn in the box.
Listen, we have this unbalanced schedule right now. You have to play well against your own division if you're going to go to the playoffs. And last year, the Central, the Brewers weren't good enough.
Fastball just misses. 1-0. When you get into your division, you got to be better than 37 and 40.
Well, that close to 500 record really indicates they don't have the horse in the front of the rotation or the depth of the pitching staff and enough offense to slug themselves away.
And they pitch out. Nobody's moving. Fastball just misses. He runs it to 3-0.
After another ball right there, the batter's at the full advantage. 3-0 count. I'm turning him loose right here.
He gets that fastball, can't make contact. 3-1. The pitch. And the fastball is over. 3-2 now.
Gary, I think he decided that was a pitch he needed to take as soon as it came out of his hand. Just can't handle that fastball up and away.
And here's the 3-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball. Second out in the inning.
Well, he's up in the mid-90s now, so pretty good velocity, but not much break on it.
2 straight fastballs. He still couldn't catch up with it.
Well, the pitcher comes back with a fastball right after he threw one and gets the K. You know he's throwing gas out there.
And Prince Fielder up. Great season, top 10 in RBIs. A runner on first with 2 outs. That's hit pretty well down the line and left. Williams will field. And that's going to do it in this half inning. No runs on a hit, and they'll strand him. Still scoreless in Milwaukee. It's going to be Wilson now. He'll start it off here in the second. He delivers, and he got good wood up the middle. One away.
A chance here to check out how the Cubs ranked in the National League last year. 3rd in doubles, 6th in hits, and they were in the top 10 in team batting average. An offense that made a lot of contact and got a lot of base hits.
Number 3 hitter up. Nobody on base, one away. A swing and a fly ball to left center field. Base hit, gets it down. That's our first hit of the game for these guys. And that's going to bring Aramis Ramirez up.
It's nice to get that runner on base with 1 out. Good piece of hitting that single. Now they got something to work with. Well, in a miserable season for the Chicago Cubs, just got worse when Aramis Ramirez went down with injury. He's a proven run producer throughout his career, but injury slowed that production in 2010.
Runner at first with 1 down. Line towards second, and that's a base hit. Ramirez on board with a single. Good offensive chance here. And to back up what John was talking about with Ramirez, I mean, this is a 300 hitter in 2010 who hit 241. That's a big drop.
Well, John, you know as well as anybody, a sore shoulder can really impact a player's swing, and I think that's what we saw with Ramirez. Now health under his belt, an offseason to kind of build that back up again. I expect power numbers to come back.
Runners on first and second with 1 out. First pitch, a slider outside, 1-0.
Well, Gary, that's a slider down and away, and it just slides out of the strike zone. The best hitters in the game lay off it because they know if they put it in play, it's an out.
1-0 pitch, a slider in there, 1-1. Now the 1-1. Outside for a ball, and it's 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a miss at a hard slider, even at 2. Swing, hot shot. There's 1 and 2. A double play. They pick up no runs on 2 hits and strand 1. No production yet from the Cubs. And if you just joined our broadcast, great to have you on board. 2K Sports Major League Baseball. I'm Gary Thorne with Steve Phillips and John Kruk. Too low on that one for a ball. 1-0. It's fouled away. Curveball just off the black, and it's 2-1. Two-1 on the way. Here's a ball hit high in the air, deep into left field, to the wall, off the wall on a hop. He's going to try for 3. So he legs out a triple here. Well, I was already to mark this down on the card as a double, put another line in there.
Well, he didn't let up at all, Gary. Great effort on his part. Took a chance, but he made it.
Amazing thing is he was able to do it standing up. Now our State Farm leaderboard, looking at the teams leading the league in slugging percentage from last year. Number 1, the Reds. 2nd, the Rockies. 3rd spot, the Brewers. 4th, D-backs. And number 5, the Phillies rounded out.
Well, anybody can be pitched to. The problem is with this team, one of the top slugging percentage teams in the league last year, is when you make a mistake, they seem to end up for extra bases with this club. Everyone in this lineup has some sort of power. Even if it's not home run power, they have gap power, and that's a vital part of any team's offense.
At the belt, the 1-0. Fastball swung on, missed, now 1-1. Good looking fastball. Called the ball though, 2-1.
Well, a good pitch right there. He tried to get one in on his hands, but he just missed, though, in off the plate. Great pitch.
Here's the 2-1. That's called for a strike. It'll even the count at 2-2.
When you can spot your four-seam fastball to the outside corner, the hitter has to have balance at the plate and not pull off the ball.
He sends this one in the air towards center. Wilson will field. And he grabs it in his tracks.
Well, let's take a look at the Milwaukee Brewers and where they ended up rank-wise last year in the National League. Second best in base hits, second in home runs, and an offense that can slug the ball, not settling for singles. They go up there looking to drive it, third in the league in slugging percentage.
It's going to be Thomas. And on third, 1 out. Fastball swung on and missed, 0-1.
He says, I'm going to go at him, but I'm going to go at him away so that I can't get hurt. He just runs that fastball by him.
Here's the delivery. Looks at a fastball in there, and it's quickly 0-2.
The pitcher really rearing back and throwing. He's got everything working now, commanding the strike zone with that fastball.
That swung on a liner here. That's 1 out. But he'll hang on to that, so they will get 1.
Now, this shortstop makes it look easy, but there's nothing easy about that. Those hard line drives often are like knuckleballs coming at him, but he made the play.
Cirillo gets a shot here. And on third, 2 outs. Line towards first. That's in there. Should score the runner.
Well, you love the approach right there. He didn't try to do too much. Wasn't trying to be the hero. Just get that RBI and get that first run on the board.
Simmons up at the plate. And Steve, they've got the edge right now. They're getting some big runs at an important part of the game. Trying to salt it away early.
That was a good piece of hitting right there. He got his pitch, took advantage of it, drove it, and picked up the run.
Lays off a called strike of the knees, 0-1. And you get a feeling, even though it's early in this ball game, that every run in this one is going to matter.
Well, that's why they have to look to keep tacking on runs, try to sustain the lead. When you've got an opportunity like this, you need a big hit.
Missed with the fastball outside, and it's even at 1. He deals. Now here's a grounder towards the hole. Tremendous situation now for Milwaukee.
Oh, he got a pitch to hit right there, and I tell you, as hot as he's been, you know he's not going to miss it. 4 hits in their last game, although it was a loss, but he is hot.
Two men on and 2 men out. Now the first pitch. Starts him off with one in there for a strike.
Some guys really like the low fastball. In this situation, though, he ends up taking the pitch.
There's a called strike at the belt, so he's in the hole now, 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed. Side retired. Second inning, scoreboard lit up. 1 run on. The Brewers are on top, 1-0. Hope you're enjoying tonight's broadcast. Time to be bundled up here if you're in the stands. A little hot chocolate wouldn't hurt either. And it's Billy Williams. Here's the pitch. Slider just misses. 1-0. I think he lost the feel on that slider, and it's 2-0.
Well, they got a pitching a drive last night in the ball game, hit out of the ballpark, and they love that sort of offensive production.
The 2-0. Cut on and missed as he was out front, and it's 2-1.
Well, that's some kind of pitching. You set up the target on the outside corner, and he paints the black with it. Awfully tough when you have that kind of location.
2-1 pitch. Lays off the slider that time. 3-1.
Well, this is your dream when you're in the on-deck circle before you go into the batter's box. If you can get the count to 3-1 and in your favor, you know you have the upper hand.
Lost him. Ball 4. Potential tying run is on.
Well, it didn't look like he wanted to give him anything to hit right there. Ball 4, take your base.
And we've got Sandberg batting.
Gary, that walk right there is the tying run in this game. That's not how you want to make the opposition do it. Make them earn it.
Runner on first. Here's the pitch. Off the plate with a fastball, and it's 1-0. Stevie knows he's really got to pitch now. He's put himself in a situation where he's really brought pressure on himself.
These are the type of innings he get really big on you right here. It's about damage control. I know you put the tying run.
Swinging a drive deep into left field. Racing back. Warning track wall. And bye-bye. That's a 2-run homer. Great turnaround for him. A 2-run homer. They lead by a 1. One swing of the bat, 2 RBIs. That is a notch on the WPA chart. Let's take a look at the graph.
Gary looked like he was setting on that pitch. He got it and drove it out of the park.
What they're going to want to do in this ball game now is take advantage of that and build that momentum up.
Well, they need to still be aggressive out there and go right after it. Gary, Southsiders offense rolling along, now taking the lead. Cubbies out in front.
No outs and nobody on base. First pitch on the way. Starts him out with a fastball for a strike. And the home run there, Steve, the pitcher's going to have to be very careful now.
Well, that's right. Damage control is critical. You don't want this inning to get out of control.
Here's the delivery. Swung on, a fly ball heading towards the corner and right. As he retreats back for it and gets the out. Here's a look at the schedule for the Milwaukee Brewers. They'll wrap up the series with the Cubs tonight. They've got tomorrow off. They'll take on a division rival, National League Central, the Pirates at PNC Park. That's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Then they have yet another venue, the Nationals, hosting that one. And quite a bit of time away from home for them over these next several games. And Santos is batting. He was a strikeout victim last time through the lineup. One out, bases empty. He deals. First pitch to him, a curveball, swung on and missed. 0-1. Takes one off the plate to even the count at 1. The 1-1 on the way. Line shot into center field. And that's through, a base hit.
Well, he throws that fastball right down the middle and comes right back at him up the middle. Good piece of hitting. Not trying to do too much with it.
It's Sosa at the plate. Flew out last time. One down, runner at first. First pitch, here it comes. First pitch is a slider low, 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. That one goes foul. And he looks at the slider in there, and it's 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. Hard slider misses, 2-2. And it goes foul. And he gets under that one. 2 away. It's going to be Wilson now. Grounded out last time. Two outs and a man on first. And the first pitch hit in the air to center field. And in there, base hit. Good offensive chance here.
Well, he had 3 big hits in the last game, and that was on the winning side, and he's getting them going again with that at bat.
Two down. Runners at first and second. First pitch on the way.
Ball.
Fastball taken high. 1-0.
Well, he tried that 4-seam fastball up in the zone to get him the chase. Tough pitch to lay off of. Good job by the hitter.
Swing and lined up the middle. And another. Wow, that hitting coach is smiling. And that'll bring our Ramos Ramirez to the plate.
Well, real pressure mounting right now. That base hit loads up the bases. He's going to have to make a pitch to try to get out of this mess.
And he's got a shot with the bases loaded.
And they can really open up this game now with a big hit.
Pitcher wants this big hit more than anyone. 2 outs, bases loaded. And Ramirez settles in. First pitch. Look out as that one runs in and hits him.
Well, with the bases loaded, you have to throw strikes. You have to make them earn it. Now he hits a batter and gives him a run.
It's going to be Banks, lined out in his last at bat. It's going to be Banks, lined out last time up. Bases are loaded with 2 down. At the belt, Gallardo kicks and throws. First pitch a slider outside, 1-0. Pauses, and now the 1-0. Can't make contact with the fastball. Evens him up 1-1.
He says, I'm going to go at him, but I'm going to go at him away so that I can't get hurt. He just runs that fastball by him.
Sharp bite to that slider, 1-2. Now a swing and a shot toward second. He'll throw on to first, and that'll do it for this half inning. They come from behind to take the lead, a 3-run inning. Cubs jump ahead in this one. And if you're just joining our 2K Sports Major League Baseball broadcast with John Kruk and Steve Phillips, I'm Gary Thorne. And here's Robin Young. First pitch. First pitch, a fastball. That's in there for a strike. The pitch. It's fouled off.
Foul!
Here it comes. And this is popped up on the left side. That's one away. Now the State Farm leaderboard. Look at those teams who had the highest average last year. Number 1, the Reds. Cardinals in second. The Rockies third. Fourth, the Brewers. And number 5, the Phillies rounded out.
When you watch this team today, one of the top hitting teams in all of baseball last year, you can't get frustrated as a pitcher pitching against them because they are going to get base hits, but you're going to have to bear down, and if you're going to beat them, you better hope you're getting a lot of double play balls because there's always going to be guys on base.
Here's the first pitch. Taps this one foul off to the left. And he fouls off another one. Can't get him to chase the fastball. Low, 1-2.
Well, anytime you have a good fastball and you can keep it down in the zone around the knees or lower, it's great location and, believe me, very difficult to hit.
Fastball just about had him, and it's a 2-2 count. Gave him a fastball that time, but it's outside. 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. Refuses to go after it. Missed. Ball 4.
Well, that's what you want to do. You want to have quality at bats, get that pitch count up. And I tell you what, he worked this pitcher. It's going to be tough for him to get this next hitter out after working that walk on so many pitches.
That will bring up Prince Fielder.
And you know, guys, you would think a person of the size of Prince Fielder would have a lot of health problems, a lot of injuries, but he doesn't. A very durable player. And when he's in the lineup, he puts up numbers.
Here's Fielder's first look. First pitch fastball. Misses badly that time. 1-0. You know, John, talking about Fielder, how about the fact the fewest games he's played since 06 is 157. That's pretty good staying power.
Yeah, it certainly is. And, you know, with guys this size, you don't worry so much about anything but their legs, their knees, because that kind of lugging around that big body can have some wear and tear on the legs. But so far, he's holding up.
Good spot for the changeup that time. 1-2. 1-2 pitch coming. This is a swing hit in the air. It's a fair ball headed into the corner for extra bases. He's around third and he's heading home. And he gets there all the way from first. And maybe he wanted to waste that pitch. It just didn't get far enough away or up high.
No, it was still caught a little too much of the plate, and the batter took advantage of it. Good focus at the plate.
One out, a runner on at second base. The first pitch, just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Well, that right there is a really good pitch, just missing the outside corner. Give the batter a lot of credit, though. That is one of the toughest pitches to lay off of, that hard fastball away.
Here's the 1-0. 1-0 is a fastball that runs away to 1-0. And the 2-0 pitch is a fastball low, 3-0.
Oh, it's a great fastball right there, down in the strike zone. Now there's so many ways to go. Let's see how he comes back to attack this hitter.
And that one misses. That's going to be ball 4. Toss the bat aside and head down to first.
Now some control issues right now for the pitcher. He's got to get locked in and back in the zone.
Here's Cooper to the plate.
Okay, with that walk, they put the go-ahead run on base with 1 out in this inning. You've got to be careful right here. Try to get a double play ball.
One out with runners at first and second. First pitch to him. Just missed with the fastball, 1-0. And Steve, you wonder here what he was thinking. Maybe a little too fine just because he had an opportunity to be ahead.
Well, that's what it was, trying to be a little too perfect on the corners. Be aggressive, work ahead in the count, but keep it in the ballpark.
1-0 delivery is a fastball in there, 1-1.
Well, the pitcher gets away with one right here. Fastball right down the heart of the plate. Batter just let it go by.
Missed with the fastball outside, 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Smash towards the middle. And it's plucked off the field. And there's one. Oh, look at the teams who led the league in extra base hits last year. Brought to you by State Farm. The D-backs, number 1. The Reds, second. Third spot, the Brewers. The Rockies, fourth. And number 5, the Phillies rounded up.
Well, anytime you have a whole team of guys who can hit for extra bases, it makes the defense spread out so much, and it gives you room to do other things. This team is great at it. One of the best in the league last year. Just hitting the balls in gaps, hitting the ball over the wall. And that's why they score so many runs, because they're always in scoring position.
Cut on and missed as he was loading up, 0-1.
Well, third inning of this ball game, Gary, clearly he's run into a little bit of a brick wall and up over 20 pitches right here.
He delivers. Here's a fly ball to straightaway left. Williams will field. That one's grabbed. Side retired. They score a run on one hit, and they strand a couple. Milwaukee, they're doing what they can to stay in this game. And it's Billy Williams. The pitch from Gallardo, too high for a ball. Pitch on the way. There's a swing and a liner towards the gap in left field. And that'll put Williams on first.
But you can't ask for a better way to start the inning. A leadoff double. Now big things can happen.
And we've got Sandberg batting. He homered back in the third. Second base occupied, nobody out yet. And the first pitch. And the pitch from Gallardo too far inside. That's for a ball.
Well, a little message pitch right there, up and in the strike zone. And I think this hitter will think twice about diving out over the plate after that pitch.
Here's the pitch. That's outside, ball two. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Fastball can't catch the corner. He's behind 3-0.
Well, you see, he just missed with that fastball right there away. Let's see if they try to come back inside to try to jam him.
That's going to be a call, ball 4, putting him on.
Now it's good plate discipline by the hitter right there, waiting the pitcher out, forcing to throw it over.
Anson settles in. 0 for 2 thus far. No one out yet. Runners at first and second. And the first pitch. And he lays one down here. Picks it up. And his throw gets him. One away.
Look where he placed that one right there. Take a look at it. Perfectly placed.
He is out at first, but the damage was done around the bases. Those runners now in position to score.
That's good situational baseball. This is a make-or-break moment in this game for young Giovanni Gallardo.
This is a mighty tough spot here, Steve. Team down by just a run, but 2 in scoring position.
And with the infield pulled in, there is some vulnerability there, but they have to try to cut the run down at the plate.
And here's the first one. Fastball, too low, 1-0.
Well, anytime you have a good fastball and you can keep it down in the zone around the knees or lower, it's great location and, believe me, very difficult to hit.
The pitch. That one's drilled to short. And that looks like an RBI and a single. And that's 2 runs in. So that's going to bring in 2.
Well, this is a guy that usually struggles with pitches in and around the knees, but he was able to just drop the bat head on it, got a good piece of wood on it, a quality big league at bat.
Runner at first with 1 down. First pitch on the way. That's high and away for a strike, 0-1.
A good four-seam fastball right there. You have to know yourself. He didn't think he could catch up to it. Better off to take it.
Here's the pitch. Lays off the curveball. Good pitch, though. 1-1. Called strike over the heart of the plate. 1-2.
Well, it looked like the hitter just gave up on this out of the pitcher's hand, but it's a curveball that comes right down the middle of the plate.
Fastball. Whoa. There's a wake-up call.
Look out. You got to get out of the way when it comes that far inside.
Slider just about had him. 3-2 count.
But if you're going to miss, this is where you want to miss. Throw that breaking ball at the bottom of the strike zone. If the hitter swings and puts it in play, it's a ground ball out.
The full count pitch. That misses, ball 4. Now we're going to see if we'll get some motion on the base paths.
Good bite on the slider with a full count, but the hitter lays off of it. Good eye, ball 4.
It's going to be Wilson now. 1 for 2 in the ball game. Runners on first and second with one out. First pitch, here it comes. Fastball is downstairs. 1 ball, no strikes.
Well, that fastball right there just missed, just below the knees. Tell you what, a borderline pitch. I think they wanted that one bad.
The 1-0 now. Here's a swing and a liner to left center. And in there, he's 2 for 3 today. The Cubs in a nice position to capitalize.
They need to get an out right now. I mean, this offense just has kept the pressure on them. They need to regroup and get an out.
Bases are loaded here with only 1 away. First pitch on the way. Hit that one right back up the middle. He snares it. Wide throw. Can't get him at first base. And they bring him home. That one ate him up. One away as Aramis Ramirez gets set. Drove in a run earlier in the game. And the first pitch. Here's a swing and a fly ball to right center. And there's the RBI. Ramirez picks up the hit. And Wilson comes across too. And he's on board. Credit him with 2 RBIs on the base hit. A couple of RBIs on that swing. Let's see what that does for their win expectancy graph.
Okay, the defense needs to stop right now. They need to put up an out here. This offense just has been relentless this inning.
It's going to be Banks. Just one player picking up after another, Steve. This is a good offensive show going on, and they're climbing the ladder with it.
Boy, after that quality at bat, I mean, this offense just landing some serious body blows on this pitcher in this game.
Boy, you see this get started, it only builds confidence in the hitters. First pitch was a strike, 0-1 now.
There's a reason they put the number 1 down when signaling for the fastball. It has to be your number 1 pitch, your best pitch. That's what he saw right there.
Here's the 0-1 from Gallardo. Missed badly with the fastball there, 1-1. Here's the pitch. There's a swing, line drive, center field. That'll be a base hit at an RBI.
Well, 2 hits the last game, and you can see he was getting a little confidence as that game went on, and he's carrying it into this one with another good start.
And Williams in the box. Now, definitely not an overstatement to say this offense may not be stoppable today.
Boy, with so many runs here, this thing is getting away from him. It's turning into an absolute rout, Gary.
One out with runners at first and second. Here's the first pitch. Here's a slider that bounces to the plate. This one's pretty well hit to deep left center. And Thomas is going to play it. That's 2 gone. With that, they'll hold the runners at first and second.
Well, they followed the advanced scouting reports to a T. They played the outfielders back that time, and he hit it right into the teeth of the defense.
And we've got Sandberg batting. He homered earlier in the ballgame.
He's swinging the bat very well today and doing a little bit of everything. Driving in runs, hitting the ball out of the ballpark, having a good ball game.
And we've got Sandberg batting. Got a couple of RBIs thus far.
Quality, productive at-bats, driving in a run, And then the big home run as well. So their team's winning, and he's been a big part of the production.
And he gets this one by him, 0-1.
The best pitch in baseball is the fastball down and away, and if you can execute it, you can be very effective. That's why he got the swing and the miss.
On the way. Swings on the 0-1 pitch. Can't hit it. Strike two. And he struck him out. The side is finally retired. So they put some distance between themselves and their opponents here with this big inning. Cubs continue to run away with this one. Cirillo batting now. Singled home a run in his last at bat. Here's the first pitch. The fastball is in there. It's 0-1. Here's the delivery. Called strike, and he's behind now, 0-2.
That fastball just froze him on the inside corner. Now we're going to see where he goes. Look for something soft, possibly away.
Big swing and a miss on a heater. Strike him out, one down.
Now we're going to get a chance, Gary, to see the four-seam fastball in K-Cam.
Well, he just looked overpowered on those two fastballs.
John thought timing that time just didn't seem to be there in the at-bat.
Well, and a strikeout like that will give the pitcher a lot of confidence.
Base is empty with one away. First pitch. Ball one.
Well, anytime you have a good fastball and you can keep it down in the zone around the knees or lower, it's great location and, believe me, very difficult to hit.
1-0 on the way. Swung on, line to right field. And that one is in there, his second hit today.
Well, he stayed behind the ball right there real well. Got himself that one-out base hit.
And the lineups with the most home runs around the league last year, courtesy of State Farm. The Reds, number 1. Second, the Brewers. In third, the D-backs. The Rockies, fourth. And number 5, the Phillies rounded out.
Well, you see so many games won with one swing of the bat, and this team last year was one of the best at hitting the ball out of the ballpark. You make a mistake, they will make you pay. The bottom line is, though, there's no one in this lineup that you think is going to be an easy out because they can all take you out.
Takes a cut. That's a little pop foul to the left. Hit in the air to left center. And it drops the base hit. Good offensive chance here.
Well, that pitch down and away is the toughest in the game to hit. A perfect pitch from the pitcher. Great piece of hitting.
And keep that in mind. Next time around, we'll see whether or not he changes up and how he throws to this guy. Runners on first and second with one out. And here's the first one. Hit hard to second.
Now, perfect situational hitting. This is exactly the time you want to go the other way.
And what we're talking about is taking the ball where it's pitched. It's outside, go the other way. Three on and one out. Here's the pitch. First pitch, fastball, 0-1.
Unless you stay back and really think about going the other way, you've got no chance of hitting that four-seamer down and away.
The pitch. That misses for a ball.
Well, that pitch right there just seemed to get away from the pitcher, took off on him. Looked like he tried to overthrow that a little bit.
Swing and a miss. He's behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
Hit a little extra giddy up on that one as he just blows it right by him.
Fastball got him, 2 down.
You got a second now to see the 4-seam fastball in K-Camp. He had his back against the wall. The bases loaded, 2-strike count, so he gutted it up and went right at him with the fastball. Love it.
And Prince Fielder up. He gets runs across National League's top 5 leaderboard. 2 outs, bases loaded. Here's Fielder's first look. Looks at one. That's in there for a strike. He delivers. Misses for a ball to even things at 1. 273 his average last year against the Cubs. Swing and a rocket toward short. And that's going to be a base hit for Fielder. It rolls all the way to the wall. And they get that run in. And that makes 2 runs in. 2-run single on that one.
The best hitters in the game use the whole field. You have to be able to go the other way, even when the pitch is over the heart of the plate. That's what he does right there.
Guys prolong their career, not with power, but with base hits that are hit that way. Runners at first and third with 2 away. The pitch. Fastball just misses. 1-0.
They're moving a little bit closer right now, Gary. It's what they need to do if they're going to try to come back in this game. Get base runners on, and they've picked up 2.
Ready with a 1-0. And this is below the knees. Ball 2.
Oh, it's a great fastball right there down in the strike zone. Now there's so many ways to go. Let's see how he comes back to attack this hitter.
The 2-0 pitch, a fastball taken for a strike. Comes set. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing, liner, back up the middle. That's in there. Should score the runner. Well, the rally here energized every new opportunity they take advantage of.
Well, even though it was a tough loss in the last game, the fact that this guy had 3 hits in the game, it has to tell you that there's signs of he's going to get on a hot streak, and he's starting off this one already on a strong note.
Two men on and 2 men out. Now the first pitch. Takes that first pitch low in the strike zone. Strike 1.
4th inning of this game, and right now he's finding himself over 20 pitches here, and that is eating away at his overall pitch count total, so he may not be around for long.
Here's the pitch. A little too eager, and he's behind 0-2.
Good progress for this offense. Anytime you can put up a crooked number in a comeback, that really helps. They picked up 3.
And he swings and hits this one foul.
Foul!
And that's another foul ball.
Well, anytime you're down 0-2, the bottom line is you want to be able to cover the whole plate. You can't look inside. You can't look outside. You have to just swing and protect in a defensive mode. That's what he did there on that pitch on the outer half of the plate to foul it off and live to see another pitch.
Well, that half inning came to a close. A strikeout ended it. A strike for 5 base hits in this inning and 3 runs up. Milwaukee, they're doing what they can to stay in this game. It'll be the leadoff man trying to get things going here. For those of you just coming on board, Gary Thorne with Steve Phillips and John Kruk bringing you Major League Baseball on 2K Sports. Hanson settling in. Waves at this bunt attempt. He misses for a strike. Swung on and ripped towards second. Throw one to first in time, one away. And Santos is batting. He had a 2-run single in his last appearance. One out, bases empty. Here's the pitch. Swung on, lined over the first baseman's head. And in there for a base hit. He's 3 for 4 today.
Well, anytime you're a hitter and you can get 3 hits in a game, you're going to see that average start creeping up to where you want it to be. And he's on now with 1 out.
It's Sosa at the plate. An exciting hitter. Boy, he is some fun to watch. One out, runner on at first. Here's the first pitch. Watches that fastball. That goes by him for a strike.
I'll tell you what, people pay money to watch the power hitters, and that's why the stars make the most money, because they hit the ball out of the ballpark, Gary.
Oh, and he lays off the fastball. Good pitch, 1-1.
Well, any hitting coach will tell you can't hit that good high fastball, especially if it's out of the strike zone. It's a pitch you have to lay off of, make him bring it down to give yourself a chance.
The pitch. Watches that fastball go by, and now he's at 1-2. Line drive. That's foul towards first. Fastball, that's well off the plate, 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, second out in the inning.
Well, he climbs the ladder on him, Gary, and he just didn't have enough bat speed to catch up to that pitch.
It's going to be Wilson now. He singled and later scored in his last time up. Runner on first, 2 away. First pitch to him. A smash between short and third. And the throw pulls him off the bag. He is safe. And he throws it away, and everybody's safe. Oh, and a wild throw. And it rolls around to the top again. Reached on an error and later scored last time through the lineup. Two down. Runners at first and second. Here's the first pitch. Fastball is high, 1-0.
Well, that's just some good old country hardball right there. Forcing fastball up in the zone.
Checks him at second. At the belt, the 1-0. He lets the 1-0 pitch go by. 1-1. That misses down in the zone. 2-1. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed that time, and it's 2-2.
That changeup away is one of the most effective pitches because when the hitter's fooled, he starts to pull off the ball. He can only hit an inside pitch. He can't possibly reach the outside pitch unless he breaks down his swing.
Full count pitch. Slider swung on and missed. Struck him out. That's going to retire the side. So they pick up no runs, one hit, and strand a couple. And coming up, we'll see the Brewers. It's going to be Thomas. He'll lead off for the home team here in the home half of the fifth. Number 98 will be the new pitcher. He's been chosen to take over out there. It's now 0-1. Watch that fastball go by. He deals. There's a swing and a smash. Wilson will field. He comes up with it easily here. These teams set the tone in offense last year. Let's take a look. Brought to you by State Farm. The Reds number 1. The Phillies in second. The Rockies third. Fourth, the Brewers. And number 5, the Braves rounded out.
Well, this is a pitcher's dream when you have an offense like this on your side. You know you're going to get a ton of runs. You don't have to be so precise. You can let runs score because you know your offense is going to pick you up. The good thing about this team is they like to score runs. They like to score them early in the game. That gives your team a lot of confidence.
Fastball too low. 1-0.
Well, that fastball right there just missed, just below the knees. Tell you what, a borderline pitch. I think they wanted that one bad.
Here's the 1-0. 1-0 is a fastball that runs away. 2-0. The 2-0 pitch, and that one misses outside. Ball 3. Hot shot towards the hole. And he steps on first. That's the second out. Simmons up at the plate. 2 for 2 in the game. Two outs, bases empty. First pitch on the way. Fastball misses away. 1-0. And he looks at a fastball in there. 1-1.
Sometimes when the pitch comes out of the pitcher's hand, you have to say to yourself, I'm going to lay off and wait for the next one. He didn't think he could catch up to it. Good decision.
The 1-1 pitch. 1-1 pitch. Fastball. That's going to be low. 2-1. Here's the delivery. Fastball gets away from him there, and it's 3-1.
Well, you've got to be careful right here. Look, you're down in the count 3-1. You just can't throw something in there and hope he gets himself out. This guy's too dangerous for that.
That fastball is in there. He lays off it. Now 3-2.
Tough pitch to hit right here. When you run this fastball up and away, you have to elevate your swing to get on top of it. He ends up taking the pitch.
Payoff pitch coming. And on that one, he'll up his on-base percentage. That's ball 4.
His patience really paid off there, and he can pay big dividends now if somebody come up with a big hit.
Well, after a long, epic battle, this at-bat ends in a walk? Are you kidding me? Someone should have got struck out or someone should have got a hit. But the hitter will take the walk.
Two outs and a man on first. First pitch, here it comes. Just missed with the fastball, 1-0.
Well, he tried to go outside on the outside corner with that fastball right there. Just got a little bit off the plate. He's got to be careful, though. You don't want that hitter to get his arms extended.
A swing and a fly ball to left center field. And it falls in there for a base hit. Tremendous situation now for Milwaukee.
Well, he's having a heck of a day so far. It's his third hit of the game in this one. They just can't seem to find an answer for him.
And here's Robin Yount. Two men on and 2 men out. On the way. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
Oh, it's a quality fastball right there, just pounding the strike zone, down and away. He had no chance to put that one in play.
Waves at that fastball in the hole now, 0-2. Fastball is a waste pitch that time, 1-2. The 1-2 on its way. The 1-2 is a fastball inside, 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Tough pitch to lay off that time. Full count, 3-2.
Well, you saw the catcher right there setting up inside, and the pitcher just missed off the plate. Still a pretty good pitch, though.
The 3-2 pitch. And that one gets popped way up behind the plate. No throw. He goes in standing up. And he gets in there without a throw. They pick up no runs on a hit, and they leave 2-1. Cubs still ahead. Leadoff hitter Aramis Ramirez.
Now his 2 RBIs helped contribute to the offense in last night's ballgame.
And Ramirez settles in. First pitch. Ball. This is a low and away pitch for ball 1. Career numbers for him, 277 off Milwaukee. Here's the delivery. Swings, lines this one back up the middle. That one's glove. It's going to be Banks. Trying again here, just 1 for 3 thus far. One out, nobody on. First pitch on the way. Lays off that one at the letters, 0-1.
Good pitchers change the hitter eye level. You go down low, then you run the fastball up high. A lot of times they just look at it go by.
Pitch on the way. Ball. Missed with the fastball outside, and it's even at 1. Slider just off the black that time, 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. 2-1 pitch, a fastball, outside, 3-1.
Well, anytime you have a count 3-1 in your favor as the hitter, you're looking for a pitch in a little box in the location you want to. If he throws it in there, you better be ready and get a good hack at it.
Smash towards the hole, and he puts that one away for number 2. And Williams in the box. Two outs and nobody on. And here's the first one. Ball. Off the plate with a fastball, and it's 1-0. Now the 1-0 pitch. Hit sharply down the line. And this is a fair ball heading towards the corner. And this rolls all the way to the wall. And he'll stop at second base, and it will be a double.
Well, you know, he's feeling pretty good about himself right now. He's generating the first opportunity here with 2 outs to put up a run on this inning following his double.
2 outs and a runner on second. And the first pitch. Hit sharply towards the hole. And he'll step on first to retire the side. So they pick up a hit but leave a man at second and fail to score. Cubs 9, Brewers 5. And if you just joined us, our broadcast of Major League Baseball on 2K Sports with John Kruk and Steve Phillips, I'm Gary Thorne. Now the first pitch. Fastball is downstairs. 1 ball, no strikes.
Well, anytime you have a good fastball and you can keep it down in the zone around the knees or lower, it's great location and, believe me, very difficult to hit.
Fastball low, 2-0. Here's the pitch. Fastball misses badly. He's in danger of losing him.
Well, they threw that pitch right there down and in, just off the plate. Let's see if they come back with another fastball down and away.
Fastball, that's over for a strike. 3-1.
A pretty good pitch to hit right there. He takes it for a strike. Clearly, he didn't have the green light.
3-1 on the way. Swings at that fastball. Can't make contact. 3-2. On the way. And he pops it up. Foul territory behind third. Good effort there, but he couldn't get into position to make that play. And on a full count, fastball swung out and missed, struck him out, 1 away.
Well, 90 miles per hour on the gun, but still not much movement.
2 straight fastballs. He still couldn't catch up with him.
Well, if a pitcher comes back with a fastball right after he threw one and gets the K, you know he's throwing gas out there.
1 away as Prince Fielder sets in. And he's second on the club in runs. Here's Fielder's first look. A line drive toward short. And that's going to be a base hit for Fielder.
Prince Fielder, let's take a moment to check out the numbers he put up last year. First in walks, third in on-base percentage, and the power numbers were there as he was ranked in the top 10 in home runs, and it's always nice to have a bat like that in your lineup.
One out, man on first. Here's the pitch. Fastball misses away. 1-0. Pauses, and now the 1-0. He waves at that fastball. Couldn't get to it. 1-1.
Boy, that's some kind of fastball down in the zone right there. The hitter has to be ready for it, or he's got no chance to hit it.
The 1-1. He watches the 1-1 pitch, takes a fastball, strike two.
He looked like he was ready to swing that time at the plate, Gary, but he must have been looking for a different pitch, as that fastball just paints the outside corner.
Tried to get him to chase the fastball away. 2-2. That one swung on its line, and in there. 3 for 3 ball game. The opportunity for offense is right now.
Well, a guy that just continues to swing the bat well in this ball game. 3 hits right now so far, and it comes with 1 out in the inning. Can it start a rally?
One out with runners at first and second. And the first pitch. Fastball just misses. 1-0. At the belt, the 1-0. Fastball misses badly. He's behind 2-0. Fastball just misses. He runs it to 3-0.
Well, you see, he just missed with that fastball right there away. Let's see if they try to come back inside to try to jam him.
And that misses. Ball 4. He has loaded him up.
It goes with the fastball on the 3-ball count, which is what he should do here. Be aggressive, but he throws it out of the zone, and now bases loaded.
It's going to be Thomas. This is the time to be a hero. Team's down, but hit right here, and you're right back in the ballgame.
Well, no question about that. A hit right here puts them right back in this game. It changes the whole complexion.
Bases are loaded here with only 1 away. And the first pitch.
Strike 1.
Here it comes. Fastball misses low that time. 1-1.
Oh, it's a great fastball right there down in the strike zone. Now there's so many ways to go. Let's see how he comes back to attack this hitter.
Drilled towards the hole, and that one gets through. Thomas knocks in that run.
What more do you need to see? Now you have to question his confidence. Giving up 3 straight hits. Not much going right out there at this point. Now gut check time right now on the mound. He's going to have to deliver.
And he's desperately searching for a way to get out of this inning now. Minimal damage, 3 on, 1 out.
Well, he's scuffling out there, but he still has his focus. He knows they have a 3-run lead. He doesn't want to let his teammates down.
3 on and 1 out. First pitch. First pitch way out of the zone. Ball 1.
Okay, they've cut this deficit to 3 runs, and they continue to put the pressure on. They've got to have some confidence right now. They're back into this ball game and got to be feeling good offensively.
The 1-0 pitch. Fastball just misses, and he falls behind 2-0.
Okay, this is how you mount the comeback. Each inning, you get runners on and you find a way to score. They've been pecking away at this lead, now just down 3.
Here's the pitch. Smashes that one towards the shortstop. And that looks like an RBI and a single. Good pitch down low, Steve, but a better at bat.
Well, he did a real nice job going down in his swing to get that low ball, to be able to pick up the hit.
Simmons in the box now. Offensively, the opportunity to pull it a little bit closer, and right now that offense looks as though they've got the ability to do that.
Gary, that hit right there could prove to be a key at-bat in this game. They've just narrowed the deficit. That was a big one.
And what you've done is you've put a little question mark in the opponent's mind here. All of a sudden, it's not their game. Strike started off the at-bat 0-1.
Gary, as you said, that pressure is the thing right now. You've applied that pressure. The pressure's still on, and the pitcher is going to have to make a pitch.
Missed badly with a fastball there, 1-1.
Well, when you fall behind, you can't look at it like you have to get it all back at once. Get a little bit at a time. That's what they're doing now, just 2 away from tying this thing up, Gary.
And he looks at a fastball in there, and it's 1-2 now.
Well, nice comeback by this team. I'll tell you what, they just did not give up. And each inning, taking advantage of the opportunities. They cut the deficit to 2, and now they're a guy on and a home run away from tying it up.
The 1-2 pitch. Fastball, that's well off the plate, 2-2.
Well, they've got to be a little concerned out there in the field right now, Gary. I mean, this lead's been cut to 2 runs, so they continue to put the pressure on offensively. It's been tough.
Fastball, got him looking, 2 down.
Here's the 4-seam fastball coming at you in K-Cam. Get a better look.
So 2 strikes, you got to protect. You can't just look at that pitch go down the middle.
Johnny, he certainly wasn't expecting another fastball there.
Oh, and that's the problem. You can adjust to off speed, but if you look for something slow and get a heater, you're done.
Bases are loaded with 2 down. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate with a fastball, and it's 1-0.
We have to remember these middle relievers, they're not used to coming in and throwing over 45 pitches, but that's where he's at right now. You might see his control run away from him a little bit right here.
And here's one high and away for a ball, 2-0.
Well, you can see what he's doing. He's just pulling that ball away from him, trying to overthrow it, and he can't seem to find the strike zone. He has to be able to rein that thing in right now.
Ball strike that time, 2-1.
He must have been looking for an off-speed pitch in that situation because the fastball looked like it surprised him.
Here's the 2-1. Fastball on the block. He doesn't get the call, though, and it's 3-1.
Well, this is your dream when you're in the on-deck circle before you go into the batter's box. If you can get the count to 3-1 and in your favor, you know you have the upper hand.
That misses. Ball 4. Potential time run now at second.
Well, when you nibble like this, you get yourself in trouble. A 3-ball count. He goes back to the fastball, which is what he should do, but he misses and now forces in a run. Gary, it's strength against strength right now in a critical situation.
And this is what they've been working for in this ball game. Golden opportunity here. Base hit. We've got a whole new game.
You don't know how many of these opportunities you're going to get. You have to capitalize when you do. I think he's up to it.
This is a clutch hit situation. Now we're going to see Yount now. Two outs, bases loaded. And here's the first one. Fastball in there, 0-1.
Well, each inning taking advantage of the opportunities before them, and you have to really credit this offense. This is when you have a deep lineup. When multiple innings, you can find ways to score runs. Now they're just one away.
Oh, and he lays off the fastball. Good pitch, 1-1.
Well, they gave up runs, but you have to credit the way they're coming back, and this one's just one run away right now.
Here's the pitch. Change up just off the block, and it's 2-1.
Well, I tell you, what an approach from this team. I mean, coming back into this ball game, one run away from tying it up, and you have to credit how relentless they've been offensively.
Strike two on delivery of fastball, swung on, strike two.
Well, they gave up runs, but you have to credit the way they're coming back in this one. Just one run away right now.
Gave him a fastball that time, but it's outside. 3-2.
Well, each inning taking advantage of the opportunities before them, and you have to really credit this offense. This is when you have a deep lineup. When multiple innings, you can find ways to score runs. Now they just run away.
Runners go. 3-2 on the way. Got him, and they're able to avert any more damage. Side retired. Painful inning if you're the defensive side of the baseball. That arm's got to get a rest now. He needs to sit for a while. Milwaukee, they're doing what they can to stay in this game. Hanson gets a turn here. The first pitch. Lined up the middle, and he'll put that one away for out number one. And Santos is batting. 3 for 4 thus far. One out, nobody on. Here's the first pitch. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
A very effective pitch. The changeup painting the outside corner. Now you can go back hard in or go soft away again.
The pitch. Good hard slider that time. He's in control in the count now. 0-2. On the ground to short. Yount. And he throws to first in time. Out number 2. It's Sosa at the plate. Struck out swinging last time. Base is empty and 2 down. First pitch. Changeup just misses. 1-0.
Well, that's where you look for a changeup from the pitcher away in the strike zone. And if they look for it and get it, they can really shoot that thing the other way and do some damage.
Fastball swung on, missed. Now 1-1.
Well, that pitch right there, he just blew it right by the hitter. Swung late.
One on the way. And this is inside, and that hit him hard.
A fastball, that has to hurt. He gets spun on first base, but not without taking a bruise for his efforts.
It's going to be Wilson now.
Oh, Gary, we see that guy get hit with a pitch. I mean, sometimes, listen, as a pitcher, you just lose the grip on the ball. It doesn't come out of your hand the right way. You end up hitting somebody. Well, you've got the lead right now with speed on first base. You have to get him going. I think, Gary, keep the pressure on. Keep trying to tack on some runs.
First pitch he let go by, and it was a ball. 1-0. And the question after you've hit a batter like we've seen here, Steve, is as a pitcher getting your focus back.
Yeah, but listen, it's only one runner on. Take a deep breath, get yourself back and settle down a little bit, and make sure you're right.
Oh, he takes off for second. He is safe at second base. Pitchers hate giving him up, but he's going to do that there. That's ball 4.
Well, it's quite a battle, and he hates to lose this one. Those free passes can come back to haunt you. Plus, the pitching coach in the dugout counting your pitches right now. Oh, this is a biggie right here. A great matchup right now, Gary.
Had a couple of hits, 4 trips to the plate. Two down. Runners at first and second. Here's the first pitch. The 0-0 delivery, a fastball taken for a strike.
It's important to get that first strike. Now the pitcher in the catbird seat.
The pitch. Called strike on a fastball, and it's 0-2.
Good life on this fastball as he just buries it down and away.
Tried to get him to bite, but he lays off outside. 1-2. 1-2 pitch coming. Fastball called. Strike 3, and the side is retired. So they can't push any across here in this half of the inning. Time to stretch in the 7th in Milwaukee. Things will start getting a little more difficult as we look to the third man to lead it off. Burnett's up now. He's going to get things going here. Home half, 7th inning. Here's the delivery. Fastball too low. 1-0.
Down by 1. Nobody out here in the 7th inning. You want to try to get somebody on base and get a little bit of rally, because within 1, you want to be able to time it and maybe take the lead. So play for a big inning right here.
Mama, big hack at that one, but a 1-1 count. Here's the 1-1. Change up in the dirt for a ball. The 2-1 pitch. 2-1 pitch, a fastball. Swung on and missed. 2-2.
He has that little running action on that two-seam fastball that busts in on the hands of the hitter. It's a tough pitch. Now they have a chance to go to the outer part of the plate.
Fastball in there, called third strike. 1 out.
Well, the hitter must have been thinking they were going to come inside there. Instead, they go away with the fastball. They tricked them.
He's driven home 3 in this one. Here's Fielder's first look. There's a smash towards the hole. Sandberg. 2 men have been put away. And the number 8 spot rolls around. He's a perfect 3 for 3 in the ballgame. Two out, space is empty. Pitch on the way. Ball. Just missed with the fastball. 1-0.
2 outs here in the 7th inning. You need to make a play behind your pitcher. He's going to pitch to contact. Somebody's got to step up, make the play, get the out, and then get back in there and see if you can score some runs and add on to your lead.
1-0 is a fastball that runs away. 2-0.
On a two-seam fastball down to the way, trying to get the hitter to roll his hands over to get the ground ball. He just laid off, though.
He fouls that one off. Two-one pitch. Takes a swing at that fastball but doesn't make contact, and it goes even at 2. Tough pitch to lay off that time. Full count, 3-2.
A great movement on that two-seam fastball, trying to start it on the corner, running it off the plate. The hitter just laid off.
And here's the 3-2. Fastball swung out and missed, and the side's retired. Good defensive half inning there. No hits allowed. The Cubs still ahead. We'll have the 6, 7, and 8 hitters coming up next. Leadoff hitter, Aramis Ramirez. Looking at the numbers, last year he hit 200 against the Brewers here in Milwaukee. He swings and nails a liner, and so Ramirez retired. One away now. It's going to be Banks, lined out in his last at bat. Base is empty, 1 out. And here's the first one. Fastball in there for a called strike.
He's just popping that glove with that four-seam fastball, pounding the strike zone.
Here's the pitch. Swung on, liner to right. That should be a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. He manages to drive that high 0-1 pitch for a base hit. Good patience, good pitch recognition.
Sure looked like the hitter decided he wasn't going to get behind 0-2. He was going to wail.
Well, he was aggressive, no question about it. Got a pitch he could handle and took advantage.
One down, runner at first. And Williams settles in. Here's the delivery. That fastball gets by him on the first pitch, 0-1. Fastball misses low that time, 1-1.
Well, anytime one of your middle relievers throws over 45 pitches, you got to wonder how much more he has left. Might want to get someone else up out there.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Line shot into center field. And it gets down. A 3-for-4 game. Good hitting job.
Well, anytime you're a hitter and you can get 3 hits in a game, you're going to see that average start creeping up to where you want it to be. And he's on now with 1 out.
And we've got Sandberg batting. He homered back in the 3rd. Runners on first and second with 1 out. He deals. First pitch, a fastball. That's in there for a strike.
Well, they set up down and away. They throw it down and away. That's how you can be effective as a major league pitcher.
And here's the pitch. Swung on, line to right field. 2 down. And the runners will have to hold at first and second.
But keeps the runners right where they are. Now 2 out. Not a lot of time left in this ball game. You cannot give them more runs. Well, this is a big at-bat coming right now in a critical situation.
2 men on and 2 men out. First pitch on the way. Taps this one foul to the right. This is that fastball already 0-2.
He just reared back and said, here it comes, big boy. Here comes my best fastball. He busted him inside with it.
Changeup swung on and missed. That will retire the side. No runs and a couple of hits and 2 left on. And now it's the Brewers, last half of the 8th. And if you are just coming on board, Gary Thorne, Steve Phillips, John Kruk, as we bring you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. Here's Cooper to the plate. And doing the pitching, it'll be Carlos Marmol. He's been chosen to take over out there.
If you take a relief pitcher and try to turn him into a dominant closer, Carlos Marmol, to me, has the stuff to do it. The problem with Marmol is that he's never established a consistent arm slot, so he's wide out of the strike zone. He has a lot of trouble throwing strikes. He gets behind hitters, and when he does, he's very hittable. But when he's in the zone, he has the stuff to put guys away.
Marmol with the windup. Banks. And that's in plenty of time for the out. It's going to be Thomas. He's had 1 hit 4 times up. It's going to be Thomas. Drove in a run earlier in the game. Nobody on base, 1 away. Here's the first pitch. Curveball misses badly, 1-0.
1 out right here in the 8th inning. Obviously a critical time of the game right now as we're getting short. Offensively, they need extra bases. They need a double. Get in scoring position. Get a triple here. Get yourself in a position where maybe a productive out scores a run.
And Wilson brings that one in. Now it's 2 down. Cirillo is batting. Got a couple of RBIs thus far.
Well, big production in this ball game. Already driving in a couple runs and a major factor in this offense.
Base is empty with 2 outs. Now the first pitch. Fastball is downstairs. 1 ball, no strikes.
1 out remaining here in the 8th inning, and obviously offensively time running out. They've got to get something going. Only trailing by a run. Find a way. Get a pitch. If you get one, you can drive. You've got to think.
Smash towards the middle, and it's in there. The tying run on board.
Well, he's having himself a day right here in this one. 2-out hit right there. That's his 3rd hit of the game so far.
Simmons at the plate now.
Well, they needed a little extra speed out there to cover the bases, potentially steal a base. Let's see if this added speed pays off.
Got looking last time. 2 outs and a man on first. He delivers. Starts him out with a fastball for a strike.
That first pitch is critical in these key at-bats. You want to work ahead in the count. That's exactly what the pitcher did there.
He's at 0-2. He watched that fastball that was in there.
Now that he's established the bottom of the strike zone, it gives him so many options. He can go to the breaking ball or climb the ladder with another fastball.
Curveball, that tied him up in knots. Swung on and missed. Side retired. No runs at a base hit. They leave 1 man on at first. The Cubs still ahead. And Santos is batting. He'll start us out here in the last inning of regulation. First pitch to him. Fastball misses away. 1-0.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there. That's one of those pitches you throw it out there and you hope the hitter chases it. He laid off, though. Now it's a battle.
The 1-0 now. Here's a swing and a line drive. That's 1 away.
That ball was hit so hard the second baseman barely had time to react, but playing in the right spot, he gets the out.
It's Sosa at the plate. We'll try it again. Hit by a pitch as last time. One out, base is empty. Here's the delivery. He swings on that 0-0 delivery, misses the fastball. Strike 1.
Climbing the ladder on him right there. He just throws that fastball right by him up in the zone.
Swing and a line to left. And that gets through for a base hit.
Well, this guy's always a threat to go. He steals a lot of bases, so they're going to have to keep a close eye on him, and maybe they'll make a mistake to the hitter paying attention to the runner.
It's going to be Wilson now, walked in his last plate appearance. One out, runner on at first. And the first pitch. A swing and a ball crunched into right field. This one is clobbered. A little distance now, increasing their lead 1-3.
Well, another one right there, Gary, and that's 2 home runs and for this team today, and they're spreading the wealth. Now, good offensive attack right here from the Cubs, getting the job done, continuing to build the lead.
Base is empty with one away. First pitch on the way. Fastball just misses. 1-0. Well, Steve, they came into this building looking for a win, and when you can extend that lead, top of the 9th inning, you're in pretty good shape.
Makes such a big difference. That late inning momentum going a long way in this situation.
Inside with the fastball, 2-0. Swings, lines this one back up the middle. He catches that, and that's out number 2. And Aramis Ramirez stands in, 2 down. Look at the season average for him last year, 207 against the Brewers. And Ramirez settles in. First pitch. It's 0-1 as he swings and misses at that fastball. On the way. Good patience as Ramirez lets that one go by for a ball. The count is even.
Well, this guy's really eating up some innings for this team. He's over the 60 pitch mark right now, and I tell you what, that's a lot of pitches for a middle relief pitcher.
Swing and a miss on the slider. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Ramirez will foul that one away. There's a ground ball. Molitor. And he throws on to first. That'll retire the side. Well, they add a couple more runs here and extend their lead even further. Cubs with a 3-run lead. And Molitor's in the box. 3 for 4 thus far. First pitch, here it comes. Swings at that fastball and misses. 0-1.
I think right now they're looking to get a couple guys on and see if they can't get somebody to hit one out of the ballpark right here. So base runner's the key. Do not run into outs. Be conservative on the bases. You're down 3.
Can make contact on that bunt attempt. That's a strike. The pitch, and he pops it up. Should have room back there. No problem with that one.
Well, offensively right now, you're running out of time, down your final 2 outs, and it's all about getting people on base and then let somebody run into an extra base hit. 1 run at a time, 1 base runner at a time, but start to believe you can do it.
Base is empty, 1 out. And here's the first one. That one's going to be outside. Ball 1.
Well, that right there is a really good pitch. Just missing the outside corner. Give the batter a lot of credit, though. That is one of the toughest pitches to lay off of. That hard fastball away.
Fastball misses badly. He's behind 2-0. He lays off on that one below the knees. 3-0 now.
Well, that fastball right there just missed, just below the knees. Tell you what, a borderline pitch. I think they wanted that one bad.
Here's the 3-0 pitch. Ball 4. He walked him.
He didn't give him anything to hit at all. Free pass on 4 pitches.
And a moment now to recap our on-base percentage leaders from last year. Brought to you by State Farm. We'll take a look at Fielder. He's 3rd.
Well, there's no more valuable player in the lineup than a guy who can get on base and get on base often. And this guy's one of the best at it in baseball. He has so many different ways he can get on base. The thing is, he makes the pitcher work so much harder that you don't see a lot of starting pitchers finishing games against his team because of his ability to work counts.
The 0-1 delivery, curve, swung on and miss, 0-2. On the ground to first. To second for 1. And they get it. They turn 2.
Chicago played their kind of baseball today and able to come away with a victory, Gary.
Now we got the highlights. We want to show you who we're giving this Player of the Game award to.
Well, you get on one of these hot streaks, Gary, and all you can do is sit back and watch. And it's an incredible show when it's happening. Spraying the ball all over the field. One just happened to leave the ballpark. That's why he's the player of the game.
And Steve, they're able to put this one away in the record books. It's a good victory.
Hey, anytime you can go on the road and beat another major league team, you've got to consider yourself fortunate.
And until next time, this is Gary Thorne, along with John Kruk and Steve Phillips. We'll catch you at the yard.